So I put new tires on this thing front and back. Still got the nipples on the front. I got all the nipples off the back and it's already all wore out all the way to the side, but for some reason the front one's not. I guess I can lean more on the back, or maybe it's because I slide around. I don't know what it is, but anyway. I got some stuff to talk about, but we're going to talk about it whenever we... I'm so confused. Anyway, I got some stuff to talk about. We're going to talk about it whenever I get gas. But I just rode like a little baby stoppie. I don't know if I recorded it. This trailer is in front of me. I wanted to roll up all the way up here, but then he pulled in the way. But anyway, it rolls so much better. Like I didn't realize how bad my front tire was until now that I got a new front tire and I just tried to roll a stoppie. How much better it feels on a new tire. Oh, it's so nice. So maybe we'll do some of those on this thing today. All right, so I was going to talk about either one of three things. one or all three, or maybe one only. I can't speak today. Let me try again. Okay, so I'm just going to talk about this one because this is the most recent thing that happened that I'm interested in. So, does anybody here know who Ryan Upchurch is? Anybody? Somebody? Maybe? Okay. I used one of his songs in one of my videos back in the day. I keep up with his YouTube. His stuff's funny. I keep up with his music. Some of his songs are pretty freaking good. Especially for somebody that does country music, rap, and like southern rock, and makes individual albums for whatever mood he's in that particular time period. I think that's cool. Because I think an artist is an artist. I don't think they have to, like, why do you only have to make type of country music? Kind of like Post Malone. Post Malone stuff, he was pop, and a lot of people are saying he sounds like he's trying to be some kind of rock or some kind of, you know, soul or something to some of his songs. I don't know, that's kind of old news now, so you probably don't even remember what I'm talking about. But anyway, point is that I like this stuff. And there's this guy called Heavy Duty Country, right? Heavy Duty Country, I follow on Instagram, and I noticed the other day he had some beef, like posting some shady stuff, talking about Ryan Upchurch. So I looked into it to see what the situation was. And something has to do with $4,000 and apparently some kind of promise to be set up with Ryan Upchurch's music manager. Well, Heavy Duty Country got all of his feelings about something, I guess because Ryan thought the music was trash and was just trying to blow it off, and also probably, it looked like, in the videos that I saw, it looked like Ryan kind of felt like Heavy Duty Country was trying to use him, because Ryan obviously has, like, it doesn't work if y'all don't know what I'm talking about, though, but Ryan has a lot of money and a lot of influence in what he does, right? And it looked like, from the way he was talking, it looked like he felt like Heavy Duty Country was trying to use him, in a sense, or you know, was more so interested in that than anything else. Anyway, so Ryan clearly just kind of blew him off after that, and then some time gone by, and I don't know about this $4,000 part. Neither one really explained the $4,000. Ryan said he didn't give him no $4,000, and Heavy Duty Country said he gave him $4,000. I don't know what $4,000 would have gone to, but whatever. Excluding that, he was trying to say that Ryan Upchurch supports Black Lives Matter movement, the movement, not necessarily Black Lives in general. We're just talking about the movement, because a lot of ugly stuff has happened the last couple of years that have all been Black Lives Matter, quote-unquote, protests, quote-unquote, aka riots. And he was trying to say that Ryan Upchurch is sucking up to them in a van or something like that, not real, blah, 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 blah. Simply because Ryan Upchurch did a video with somebody that stands, a black guy that stands in support with Black Lives Matter movement. Which is fucking stupid, because as somebody that's definitely right-winged over overall everything, you can't live your life trying to not associate with the other side whatsoever, even in cordial settings. Now, making a song together, like making music together, I feel like is completely acceptable reasoning for being around somebody that's not politically lines up with you. I ride with people I don't politically stand with, but that's part of being human, and what I would call fuck normal. Why are you trying to act like we can, if you're, you know, believe one thing on the political spectrum, you can't associate with people that believe something else. That's narrow-minded. That's where we get division and where problems start up politically. And, you know, when you're face-to-face with people like, well, I hate your party. Well, I hate your party. That's where that comes from, right? And that's basically what Heavy Duty Country's acting like that's how it should be, almost. Because how are you going to be like that, bro? Where you try to have a problem with him making a song with an artist that's black that so happens to be in support of Black Lives Matter movement, when clearly the only reason he's hanging out with Ryan Upchurch at that moment was to make music. They're not sitting around debating politics, and Ryan Upchurch didn't sit there and say, yeah, I believe all the rioting and burning down all the cities was totally necessary for Black Lives Matter, which it wasn't. It hurt the black community more than anything, because the areas they tore up were generally the areas that the minority is black. So yeah, it doesn't really help that they did all that, but whatever, we're not going to get into all that. It's just a simple fact that it was really dumb of him to sit there and say, like, I lost all respect for that dude after that, because how are you going to sit there and say, like, that's a bad thing that he made music with somebody that politically doesn't line up the same as Ryan politically lines up? Like, it's just dumb. It's just stupid. It's ignorant. It's childish. It's trashy. I don't know. I don't like that. Sketch! Anyway, I just thought that was interesting. He was just going off on Instagram, calling him out and saying all that, and like, it bothers me because that's how I feel about things. Like, I have Democratic friends, and they're really dumb, but they're my friends, right? And and it's okay, you know, they probably feel the same way about me, just vice versa, you know, and that's fine. But what's not fine is where you can't even, quote-unquote, associate with anybody else at any spectrum that believes differently than you. That's stupid. That's not American. We're supposed to be able to all associate with each other, and then we can disagree on certain things, and that's it. And the way he was yapping and being all butthurt and calling out me like, you support the Black Lives Matter movement, you support all the riots, the way he was acting was stupid, because Ryan clearly doesn't. He's made tons of videos that clearly kind of show you what he believes politically, like no government and free the people type stuff. You know, so if you follow him like I follow him, and you follow the other dude like I follow the other dude, I both know where they stand politically and where they stand on certain things. And the only difference is that clearly Heavy Duty Country is way too stuck up and way too butthurt about whatever situation Ryan hurt his feelings in, that he's throwing out shade and making it clear that, like, I can't stand with somebody that believes like that. I can't follow somebody, give someone views, give someone anything if they're literally the kind of person that's like, it's this way, and if you hang out with anybody that believes any sort of way other than the way I believe, you're stupid, they're stupid, and I hate everything. I can't be around or public, you know, I can't associate with that at all. I don't like that. That bothers me. Like, I won't follow some fruitcake like AOC, right, that just blabs a bunch of nonsense, like she can't even do freaking math, she's a complete moron, right? I won't follow her because she's a total moron. But like Joe Rogan, I follow that guy, right, because he has common sense, and he's like a classic left-winger. He just believes, you know, whatever. You just have to watch Joe Rogan's political views. There's some video summary explaining it. I don't want to have to explain it all. But I can watch his stuff and listen to his opinion because it's good opinion. I can't listen to people that don't have good opinions, and Heavy Duty Country clearly had no good opinion in this thing. He was clearly just mad and yapping about something, trying to act like he has some kind of, I don't know, push power over Ryan Upchurch. Ryan Upchurch is astronomically bigger than Heavy Duty Country, because Heavy Duty Country is clearly so this way on the spectrum that his crowd is only this way, and Ryan is so moderate and just be good to people that Ryan fits this broader spectrum, and more people are going to like him because of that. So, yeah. I just thought it was really interesting. I like it when big timers like that you would think would associate with each other, be cool with each other, would not have problems like that. And Ryan, he talks about in all his videos, it's clear that the guy gets burnt out on dealing with people and can't do it. So it doesn't surprise me that even though he hung out with Heavy Duty Country, that he forgot who he was a year later, or however long later it was, and, you know, wasn't too serious into making sure he goes to his music producer and does any sort of recording for any sort of music. Plus, I don't think Ryan doesn't like that stuff. Ryan made all his stuff his own way, just like okay, in this spectrum, I see why Ryan ignored. Damn, car, why you gotta swerve? His near tapped my arm. I shouldn't have freaked out like that though. I knew the mirror was gonna tap my arm, but I still was like, I'm gonna die! And squeaked my brakes. So I'm sorry, I bitched out, guys. I'm sorry. Hey, smell like cow manure back here. I gotta get out of here. I'm good. I'm good. Alright, anyway, as I was saying before I got distracted by a goddamn mirror. Yeah, no, I totally lost my train of thought. I have no idea what I was talking about. Okay, I remember my train of thought. I understand Ryan's feelings behind feeling like Heavy Duty Country only wanted to hang out with him / you know, deal with him because he could help him. And Ryan, the way he's all self-made, he doesn't like that. And I don't like that either, honestly. I don't like it when people hit me up that are small channels, small Instagrams, and want shout-outs and want this and want that, or just want to ride with me. Because it's clear, like, you know, it's clear when some people really just want to be around you to get some kind of notoriety because I have some kind of notoriety, or I have some Instagram followers, some YouTube followers, so they want to hang out with people that are bigger than them to try to boost them, right? And, you know, I don't mess with it either. I've had a few instances where I knew 100% that's what it was, like that's why this person is talking to me, and, you know, I don't mess with it. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. I understand from the few things Ryan Upchurch said, because obviously wasn't going to spill everybody's business out there. Like, it was clear that Ryan was cool with blocking him and then, you know, moving on with his life, not worrying about it. And it's clear that Heavy Duty Country was all in his feelings about it. So, you know, I don't know. When you look at it like that, then I'd feel the same way. I don't know about blocking him per se, but, you know, if you're busy enough, it's just how it is. Like, I don't have time. Just like there's a point where you don't have time to keep up with all your messages. Like, I have hundreds of messages that are just unopened, and I get to a couple of them every other day or every day or whatever. Like, I try to do my best, but I can't just keep responding to everybody's messages constantly. I would never be off my phone at this point. And I'm sure the bigger you get, the harder it is. I'm sure Ryan has plenty of popular people that talk to him every day and plenty of friends that talk to him every day, and then it's kind of hard to deal with anything extra, especially when you're trying to run your YouTube, take care of your ranch and all his properties, and make all the music he's making. It just makes sense to me. But Heavy Duty Country, I don't know what that guy does. I followed him on Instagram, but I haven't really figured out what he does. I don't know if he has a normal job or what he does. I'm never gonna find out because I stopped following him. Because I'm not gonna follow somebody that sits there and be like, you support this or support that because you did a rap song with a black guy. Like, don't be dumb. So ignorant. hopefully some of y'all know Heavy Duty Country or know Ryan Upchurch, so that this conversation I just had has some sort of relevancy to you. Or the YouTube algorithm might actually like me for once and put me in some channels of people that watch those too, and then would find my take interesting. Because that's all we do out here, boys, is make takes and have opinions, and it's okay. Not everybody's opinion has to be the same, but we should most definitely be able to come to the courthouse, to the center of the city, and get along and be normal, and make music, and make merry, and hang out, and ride motorcycles, and just be human. That's it. Okay, that's all I have to say. Love y'all, respect everybody, love everybody, but don't be a lefty.
For the first time ever anywhere, the 45th.